I'm Yoko, and it's week 3 of Mermay, and if you're new here, I'm using my own prompts that I made, and you can join on Instagram if you want a shout out in the video. Anyway, on to the mermaids, hope you guys enjoy it. So the prompt for day 15 was magic. So at first I was like, okay, wizard mermaid, something like that, but I literally have an OC that's named Mage, and she has like magic powers and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna draw my OC Mage. I drew her last year for the prompt tarot card, and I used the Magician. And maybe that's a cop-out, but you know, it's my OC, I can do what I want. But yeah, I tried to do some perspective stuff with this drawing. Don't know how well that turned out. But in the end, I think I like it. I like how it turned out. But I might just be biased because it's my OC, and you know, when you have an OC, you just kind of love them. But yeah, I like this drawing. It's not my favorite of the bunch that we're doing this week. I do really like most of the mermaids that I made this week, and I'm really excited to show them to you. But yeah, I tried to do perspective stuff. I don't think I did it well. You'll have to let me know, though. I think it just looks a little wonky, but that's kind of what I think about perspective in normal situations. Not completely sure. But yeah, Mage is part of my OCs in the universe that I might turn into a webcomic. But first I want to finish my Danganronpa Despair Emporium webcomic thing. But yeah, this is probably my second webcomic project I'm going to do. But yeah, I love her. She's kind of stoic and you know, the stoic, quiet, tall person type. Wow, I can describe my OCs. It's fine. But yeah, she has magic. It's hard to explain. It's fine. And yes, her name is literally Mage. There's a reason for that. The short reason is the person that named her sucks at naming things. And I'm also, when I say that, it's in story that the person that named her sucks at naming things. Totally not because I suck at naming things and I could never think of a name for her. Nope. That's why she is a mage named Mage, and her adopted sister is an angel named Angel. Yeah. It's plot relevant, I swear. God, why am I such a dork? Anyway, this was the prompt for magic. I tried to do her little magic thing glowing and add some lighting effects, but nothing too much to talk about this one. In the end, it turned out okay. And let's move on to the next one. So the next prompt is music, and I ended up doing fan art for an anime called Carol and Tuesday, and I love this anime. I started watching it back when it was first airing. I watched it weekly, and I really liked it. And I couldn't resist not doing them for music. And at first, I was trying to figure out who I should draw from Carol and Tuesday, because I love all 3 of these girls that I ended up drawing. And Carol and Tuesday are obviously the main characters, but I also really liked Angela. But in the end, I drew them all together in kind of a homage to the song Mother from the show, trying not to spoil the show too much, but I love the show. You guys should watch it. At least check out the soundtrack. It's got a variety of music. There's some rap, there's some a lot of pop. There's you know, a bit of variety and stuff, and it's really, really nice. It's got a nice soundtrack, and check out the voice actors too. I personally don't know this rapper, but Denzel Curry, I think is his name, does the rapping for a character in the show. So that's something. So before I decided that I was doing Carol and Tuesday, I was debating on what I should do, because I was like, okay, should I draw a musician I like? But I came to the reason why I didn't end up doing that is because, while I do like certain musicians that I was planning on drawing, like Youngblood and Melanie Martinez were the 2 I was thinking about, I got anxious because I was like, should I draw what they look like right now, right this second? And then I was like, I don't really know what they look like right now, because like the looks I was wanting to draw were like looks from previous music videos, which I guess could have been fine, but I don't know, it made me anxious, so I stuck with anime fan art. But yeah, I still love Youngblood and I still love Melody Martinez, and they would have been my second third choice for this prompt. But in the end, I do like this drawing. It was kind of a pain to do because I drew 3 people in one drawing because, you know, I figured I could do that. And it gets a little muddy in certain areas, like you can't really tell what's going on. But I think in the end it turns out pretty cute. I tried to emulate the Mother, like, music video type thing. I know it's not a music video, but you know what I mean. But I put, like, a blue tint on everything. I did a little tiny mock-up of the poses and colors that you could see in the corner in my early process of this. But I did that off when I wasn't recording. And then I added, like, an overlay of some blue to make all the colors go together. In case you're wondering, like, some of the colors seem maybe a little darker than they should be. But in the end, I think it looks really nice, and I really like the end result. And as soon as I finished this, I had to listen to a bunch of Carol and Tuesday songs because I was like, yo, I missed this show, so I just listened to, like, a bunch of the songs. Like, seriously, all the characters have such good songs. There's, like, barely any bad songs in this show, I swear. But yeah, you should watch the show if you like anime or if you like music. It's fun. Basic plot is 2 girls try to become musicians, and Angela is like the side character that's kind of antagonistic but not really, and she's the girl I drew in the middle. Oh boy, next prompt. Okay, so the next prompt is neon, and okay, so hello family that I know is watching this. When I went to do my neon mermaid, I ended up drawing a stripper. So my thought process was neon, and then the 2 things that, like, came to mind were, like, certain music videos where they have, like, neon paint and stuff, and then also glowing signs for things, and then that made me think of glowing signs for certain clubs. And then I was also like, okay, but I also haven't drawn a guy in, like, forever, so let me just draw a male stripper. So yeah, that's what I drew. And I love the end result. I think it's amazing. I ended up adding a bunch of stars, by the way, because I'm watching The Masked Singer, and in one performance of the chameleon, his outfit, like, glows like neon in the dark and stuff, and I thought that turned out really cool. So I added stars everywhere, including the pasty stuff. I don't know how to describe this without making it weird. Anyway, so yeah, he's performing. Don't ask how this works when he has a fish lower half. Don't know. I had a little neon color palette thing in the corner just to look at so I could try to figure out a good color palette and stuff. Originally, I was going to have it like just a bunch of bright colors, but I thought it just ended up looking better if I limited the color palette more. So he mostly stayed like a neon bluish and a neon like pink magenta-y, and that's basically what he turned out with. This is the one, by the way, that I think had like the most comments on Instagram of like my Mermay so far. People loved him. It was hilarious. But yeah, I did a mock-up of the colors before I started like coloring it. So if you ever see flashing in like any of these behind it, like already colored in, that's what it is. And yeah, I made all the neon parts glow, and it was just super fun to do. And people pointed out that he doesn't look like he's underwater, so let's just say this is a club for sailors, that if they want to gawk at the mermaids or the mermen, they can go to this club. But it's okay, he likes what he does, he's rocking it, he's fine. I also made a story with this and the next 2 mermaids. I made it so that him and the next 2 mermaids are friends. And it's funny because they don't look like they should be friends, but that's why I like it. That's why I really ended up liking this dynamic. But yeah, I really like this mermaid. I kind of want to draw him more because I want to draw the dynamic with him and the next two mermaids. Yeah, there's not too much to say about this one. Some more inspirations were the Pop 101 music video from Mariana's Trench, the certain like small part where they go to like a neon area and stuff. It's hard to explain. But yeah, moving on to the next mermaid. So the next prompt was pastel, and I had a lot of fun with this one, and I think she turned out adorable. I used references for Decora fashion, but I myself suck at fashion, so if anything in this is wrong, apologies. I think I specifically was looking at Fairy K Decora fashion, but I don't know the specifics, but you know. I just really love this mermaid. I like how cute and pastel she looked, and it's so cute. I even colored in the line art later, and I just really like the result for this one. And like I said in the previous speed paint, she's friends with the previous mermaid. And I just really like her. And when I was drawing it, because I was doing Decora fashion, I added like a bunch of little things on her. I added some rings and stuff on her little hands, and I added little pins on her bag, and I put little designs on her sweater, even though you kind of can't really tell. It's like an ice cream cone at the end, but it's fine. And I put like a little heart motif because the previous mermaid I just had like a star motif, so I was like, what if this one likes hearts? So I put hearts on this one. Oh dang, now that I'm talking about it, I probably should have made like the next one have like spades or something. Dang it, missed opportunity. Anyway, I also gave her all the little hair clips that they wear all the time in Decora fashion. I gave her 2 big giant hair bows and stuff, and I think it's really cute. And something in Decora fashion that I couldn't leave out is that they often have like the cute little skirts and stuff. So despite the fact that she is a mermaid, she is wearing a shirt that probably would not do well underwater. And she's wearing skirts, like, you know, because that works underwater. One thing that was sad about that I couldn't actually include was the socks that they tend to wear, like the knee highs or whatever, because those are adorable. But yeah, Decora fashion is really, really cute. I was also thinking about Delightful. I didn't actually look up the dolls that she made, but I know she has made a bunch of dolls with Decora fashion, and I really love them, and I think it's really cute. And like with the previous mermaid, I did end up looking up a pastel color palette. And unlike the last one, I think I used like every color in that color palette. And even like I adjusted some of the colors to add some more variety because I needed more various different versions of the colors and stuff. I also added a cute little fish friend that she has, and I love it. And this mermaid is adorable, and I just really love the end result. I really love pastel colors, despite the fact that I do not often draw in pastel colors. I think the last time I drew in these pastel of colors, I think I was drawing pastel gore, which is something I really like, but I haven't been drawing lately. But it's really cute, and I really like this girl, and she's really precious. And so I made it so that they're friends with the previous mermaid and the next mermaid. And let's just say the next mermaid made me want to draw this mermaid headbanging. So, you know. And with that, on to the next mermaid, which the prompt for was punk. And I really like drawing this mermaid. So, also quick disclaimer. I don't know the difference between punk, emo, and scene or anything like that. I just Googled punk girls when I was trying to get some references, and I mostly just looked at that stuff. I also took some slight inspiration from Marceline from Adventure Time. And yeah, so this is the third mermaid that is involved with the little trio of mermaids that I just made. And so this mermaid and the previous three mermaids are friends, and also the pastel one and the punk one are dating. And I really like that now, and now I want to doodle them all together in like various like scenes and stuff. But I don't have time for that because I barely have time to finish my mermaid drawings. Too many ideas, so little time. But yeah, I really like this mermaid. I added a bunch of little like spiky necklaces, but not only for a necklace, I put it on her tail too. And I gave her fingerless gloves, and I gave her some piercings, and I just gave her a look that says that she does not care about you. And you know, that's my type. But yeah, I think she's really cute, and I did end up sending this one because I always send my mermaids to my boyfriend, and when I sent him this one, he's like, why do I have a things for the girls that look like they hate me? And like, that's a mood. So I also gave her, like, a skull tattoo, and originally I was going to make it look more cartoony than I ended up making it look, but I ended up looking not realistic, so kind of still cartoony, but I was trying not to make it too weirdly realistic on my cartoony mermaid, but I kind of got carried away, I think. But yeah, I really like her. And I also imagine that her and the pastel mermaid get their nails painted together, even though they get different nail colors. And yeah, also don't ask how they paint their nails underwater. I don't know. But yeah, I really like this mermaid. It was really fun to do, and she's really cute. The one thing I will say that I'm going to regret pointing out as soon as I point it out is that her hands are kind of too tiny, and I realized that after finishing it. So, oh well, but you know, design-wise, I really like her. I kept her color palette really simple, just a lot of blacks and some like reds and reddish blacks and stuff. Just, you know, simple stuff. I gave her like the half-shaved head that I appear to keep drawing a lot. And I really like the end result of this one. She looks really cool, and I really like it. And I just, like, imagine that the previous mermaid, like, goes to, like, shows with her and, like, headbangs and stuff, and it's so weird because it doesn't look like she should be doing that. And then I can picture, like, this mermaid and the neon mermaid just going to, like, a Build-A-Bear. You know, like, not a Build-A-Bear, but, like, some cutesy place, and, like, looking so out of place, but, like, supporting their friend/girlfriend. And I don't know, it's just really cute, and I can't get this out of my head now. But we need to move on because next prompt is Pokemon. And I have a lot of Pokemon character OCs, and I was really wanting to draw Ulani, my water-type Pokemon trainer OC, but I remembered there's literally an episode of Pokemon called The Misty Mermaid, and I love Misty, so I did fan art of Misty from that episode of Pokemon, and yeah. Even though that particular episode, little creepy, little weird, shows up in her sister's town again, and they're like, hey, by the way, you're the star of a show, and we didn't tell you about it. Now go do the show. But you know, I really like the end drawing and stuff, and it's really cute. I love Pokemon. I already did one of my Pokemon character OCs as a mermaid in the previous video. I did my electric type trainer. But yeah, I'm just really, like, a big Pokemon fan, and I love Misty. I guess I'm a Gen 1er, maybe? I don't know. I like all the generations of Pokemon, but Misty will forever have, like, a special place in my heart as the best Pokemon, like, companion. She's just adorable and, like, sassy. Though, admittedly, I have not watched, the XY anime, haven't gotten to that yet. I am rewatching/watching/skimming through the Pokemon anime right now. About to do the Diamond and Pearl ones. But Chiquita, why are you snoring? Chiquita. Okay, oh well, if you can hear that in the background, but she's not really stopping snoring. But you know, so that's just how we do. It's fine. This is fine. But yeah, I drew fan art of Misty from that episode, which, by the way, how does her hair get that long? I'm pretty sure her hair is not that long. I think it's shorter than that, but maybe she's just wearing extensions. But yeah, I drew Misty, and I drew some Goldine in there too, and I drew her horsey, which I'm pretty sure she gives up at the end of the episode and we never see again because she gives it to her sisters. And she's like, I'll come back for it, but I don't think she ever does. So, that's something. They do that a lot in Pokemon. Misty will forever have a special place in my heart because I personally really like water-type Pokemon. I usually always choose the water-type starter and stuff, and Misty was a water-type trainer, and I just really liked her and stuff, But yeah, that's this drawing. Not too much to say about it. I copied most of the colors from the screenshots. On to the last prompt of the video, pufferfish. So I immediately had an idea of what I wanted to do for pufferfish. I wanted the pufferfish to actually be puffed up. Now, I don't know fish at all. In SpongeBob, she does it when she's scared. I've heard it's maybe because they're angry sometimes. But anyway, I did a lot of puns in this. So I wanted to have them being all huffy puffy and having puffed up cheeks and stuff. And then as I was drawing that, I thought of Afro puffs for the hairstyle because pufferfish. And I thought that was adorable. So here she is. She's adorable. She's pouty. She's angry. She's all puffed up. I made her a little bit more plus size, gave her a little bit more curve because pufferfish are very round when they're all puffed up and stuff. Who knows, maybe when she's not like this, she gets skinnier. Maybe that's a plot point. But either way, she looks adorable. I really liked drawing the Afro puffs. I thought they were really cute and stuff like that. One thing about this drawing that was a pain in the butt was the spikes. I hated drawing the spikes. They don't really have a rhyme or reason. I know they probably should be more uniform all the way around, but they were annoying to do. I do not have the patience for that. But yeah, I think she turned out very cute in the end, though. I will say that there's something bugging me about it, still, and I don't really know what it is that's bugging me about it, but something about it looks off. So I'm thinking maybe I might have had to, make the shirt color that I gave her maybe something different. Because I kind of just tried to make it look like a whitish color, a white, an off-white color. Because I was trying to make it look kind of like the front of the pufferfish that's more light. So I was like, okay, but maybe I should have made it more of a yellowish color, like how I made her eyes. But I don't know. In the end, I think she's really cute, and I really like this little character. She's so cute. I kind of wish that I drew her smiling, because I think she would have looked a lot cuter like that. But again, I wanted to do the puffed up cheeks because I wanted puns. I am a sucker for puns, and it's adorable and stuff. And yeah, I don't really have that much to say about this one, but thank you guys for watching this. Sorry there was no shout-outs of more people that were using the prompts. I kind of ran out of people. I've said everyone that's using the prompt so far. But remember, you can join in at any point. You can even do a past prompt, a future prompt, or anything. And I'll share you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the drawings, follow my Instagram, follow my YouTube. Maybe tell a friend. I'd be so appreciative. Leave a comment, by the way, of which one was your favorite mermaid. And if you want to see them going up every day, you can follow my Instagram. And other than that, thank you for the support and thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!